Where you put up models?
Halfway line.
You got it from the cruise?
Huh?
You got that bottle from the cruise?
Yeah.
Passing? You pass? Pass. This is a huge ball.
Let's see how hard it is to juggle.
Oh. Get off the field. Can we go on the field or not?
No, just stay off it.
Yeah, true that. That game was absolutely epic yesterday.
I know, we played so well.
No, don't pass the ball.
Wait, we're right in front of the goal. No! No!
Oh no, we're right in front of the thing.
Hey, who cares? We'll be running along.
Where they run, do we run to them with the ball? Like
No.
what? No.
Depends where the ball goes.
So when the ball goes out here, we have to get the ball.
Yeah. And put it.
to the.
No. Or you can just give it to them. Up to you. Yep.
Let's go long.
Yeah.
Ball is big.
I know.
It's like the
Bro,
size.
the grass is so smooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
No passing.
Okay. Just hold the ball.
Yeah. Pass.
Leave it. No, don't play. Don't play. Don't get in trouble. Leave it. Can't go yet. What's Brendan doing?
Brendan, get back!
Brendan's back.
You're gonna get in trouble and you're not gonna be able to play this weekend.
And that's why.
But that's what Matt did say. Brendan, get off the field!
Bro, that looks young.
Oh, here comes the A graders.
But they're not even the real ones. I think they were the real ones. Was it A grade? Is this the on the? This is our A grade. Are they only best value in one or two?
So I want to put this in the shape. Oh, I love it when they play the music. Oh, for them to play.
Popondetta Park is the venue for this round one NPL New South Wales Division 1 clash between Mount Georgetown Rangers and Sydney FC. What's going to be a big year, as you can hear the horns in the background to start the 2020 season. Nicholas Kutniak with you in what shapes up to be a brilliant game between these two sides. Let's go through the lineup, starting off at the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Carlos Saladari is the goalkeeper, and then in numerical order, the number 2 is Jake Mamone, Travis Outrud the 3, Blake Thompson the 6, the 7 is Luke Clifford, Mateo Poliak, the new superstar for Mount Druitt, in 8. Then it's John Roberts in 10, Taufik Alamadine in 11, Thomas Gratani in 12, and 21 is Miriam Pavlovich, and Daniel Fogarty, the new signing as well, the number 77. For the Sydney FC side, Thomas Hewitt-Bell, the goalkeeper, and the rest in numerical order. The number 4 is Anton Milinaric, the 5 in Thomas Fay, Callum Newanoff, the 6, the 9 is Benjamin Coop, the 11 is Jaden Kaczarski, Geordie Swibble, the 13, the 14 is Patrick Flotman, with the 15 in Scott Browning, the 17 in Callan Talbot, the 18 Cameron Pippion, and the side, of course, coached by Jimmy Van Weeren. For Mount Druitt Town Rangers, it's Aidan Desmond, and we're not too far away from kick-off. The referee today is Mr. C. Fisher, and the linesmen of Pete Telecki and Jay Bell. The Mount Druitt Town Rangers, after last season's terrific performance to be very close to making the finals, they want to go one step better in 2020. Their second year in the top flight of New South Wales football. And of course, as I said before, the new signing of Mateo Poliak, and it's a big signing too. I think a lot of people are really looking forward to seeing how he will gel alongside players like Miriam Pavlovich and Daniel Fogarty, who also joins the club. And when you think Alex Boyajian's on the bench, they've got a very good side, attackingly and defensively. We know what they can produce. While Sydney FC, these young players of the future, and Geordie Swibble is the one we'll be focusing on about throughout the game, and also Callan Talbot, as well as Thomas Hewitt-Bell, the goalkeeper. Of course, Sydney FC during the summer, NYL champions for 19-20, and they'll be hoping to have a good season this year in the NPL. Kick-off, and we're underway between Sydney FC and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Possession through Clifford, who works it back. And the Rangers on the left-hand side have possession. Looks like we have got a change here with Darko starting. So it looks like a late change has been made to the side as Clifford has possession, working it back to Saladari. Ball goes over halfway. It's the back there of Pepion. As now going forward is Milian Pavlovich. Pavlovich outside the area, works it across. Fogarty, saved nicely by Thomas Hewitt-Bell. Sydney FC with possession via Flotman. Talbot back to Flotman. Flotman again with possession. Working it down the line towards Talbot. Ball ricochets back to Sydney FC. Newanoff. Deep ball there by Mirjanic. Foul called towards Sydney FC. Geordie Swibble about to take the set piece. 2 minutes to play, no score. Swibble works it deep and it's hit the bar. Still alive here. The Rangers eventually save it with Saladari. And he boots it over halfway, trying to find Miriam Pavlovich but can't. Saying that Norwich nearly coughed up possession, as now it is in Newenoff, who works it back to the right. Fighting it back is Flotman. Miranaric back to Flotman on the right. Miranaric again has it. He'll work it down this left-hand channel to Fay. Pavlovich can't win the possession. At the end, cleared nicely away there by Browning. Ball goes out for a throw for Mount Druitt Town. And what is a very warm day here in Western Sydney. As Sydney FC retreat back. Good ball there by Newenoff. Browning working it deep to the right side, trying to find here Coop. Coop trying to work it in, and it's played out the end via Thompson. And it will be a corner, first corner of the game for Sydney FC. 3.5 minutes elapsed, no score. First game for the 2020 season for both sides. And Sydney FC looking to get the early goal. Corner taken. Pushed away by the Rangers and they'll win the foul. One foul apiece. That'll be Carlos Solidari to take it. Possession now for Outred. He goes across to the left. Thompson switching to play in the middle again. Outred looking to go back to Thompson on the left. To halfway where it's stopped by Sydney FC, rolling forward here at the end. Trial wasn't great by Kacharski. Now Saladari works it across to Fogarty on the right-hand side. On halfway where Clifford works it back. Atchett again. Of course that change is Mamone, who was supposed to start back on the bench for Darko. That looks to be the change for the game. As now we see the Rangers rolling forward here on the right channel. Clifford trying to win possession. Foul called. On that occasion, Clifford was on Thomas Fay. Win the foul here. Sydney FC on this right channel. Kacharski. There's the foul game given towards the Sky Blues. 3 fouls in this game so far for Sydney FC. F1. Now it's Thomas Fay on this left-hand channel. Good pass back by Pepion. Manarich on halfway, lobbing it deep. Outred there to try to work it back to Saladari. And he clears it. Looks like the foul was actually called there. Looks like an offside call there at the end. First game of the 2020 season for both sides, and the Rangers, of course, looking to start the year strong. Talked about the signings before, how key they'll be. Now we see the ball by Clifford. Alamadine couldn't do much with it. That touch on towards Gratani. At the end, the Sky Blues have it. Flotman again. Ball worked down at the end here by Milanaric to Fay. Back to Milanaric. Flotman back to Milanaric. Over halfway. Saladari, regulation save. And play continues here. The shot's in. And that's caught everybody by surprise because there was a whistle in the background. Swivel has scored. The referee here, he's got the Mount Druitt players on him because we all heard a whistle. We all stopped, but play has continued. You can hear Pavlovich in the background. He's not happy. And Swibble has scored the first goal. Again, it's caught everybody because we heard a whistle, but the referee said play to continue, and it's 1-0 in this game after 8 minutes of play. Well, all you can say, very interesting call. And you can get your thoughts in via the Facebook or YouTube pages. As Mateo Polyak has a touch. Fogarty works it back and he finds here Outred. After 7 minutes, the goal was scored by Geordie Swibble. As the confusion continues. As Talbot working it down the line. Quickly, Coop with it. In the box, Coop has the shot across and it's another goal, it's in. Peppion scores. And all of a sudden, it's 2-0 in the favour of the Sky Blues. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Peppion, the goal scorer. And the crowd is just stunned here at Popondetta. All I can say is the last time these two teams played and was a 2-0 lead here at Popondetta. It was the Rangers who led that game and Sydney FC won 4-2. So use the old line, 2-0 to most dangerous lead in football. It's taken us about 9.5 minutes of the season already, and I've already used that line. As now we see here possession via Fay back to Milinaric. And Uranov trying to work it to the left, but Fogarty there once again. Miriam Pavlovich trying to stop it. The Rangers deep on attack now. Fogarty. And nobody at the back post. Score remains 2-0. Hope you're enjoying the action as we start this 2020 season. The full team back. As I said, it took 9 minutes and I've already used the 2-0 to most dangerous lead in football. Of course, we might start doing the commentary bingo. What lines commentators will use. There might be, if you don't mind, at Lily Holmes today, where that game starts at 3 p.m. with Tony Tanous. Blacktown City against Sydney United 58. As now it's Mateo Polyak who works it back. Thompson fighting Darko on the left. Ball goes out, will be a throw on the grandstand side of the venue here at Popondetta. Beating the scoreline 2-0. As now we go deep down the right side. At the end, it goes out for a goal kick. Point made by Greg in regards to the fact that Mount Druitt's time back in the top flight. Of course, they were back in there in the 90s when it was the old Super League. Talking about in most recent era. Sydney FC have possession here. Anton Milinaric. Here's a good point Greg does make. There's now Fay on the left-hand channel. You can get your comments in via the YouTube and Facebook pages. Possessioning on the right-hand side. Flopman working it across. One by Roberts. Roberts again. Trying to work it into the middle. Stopped nicely at the end here by Fay. Shut down. Possession again for Peppion. Works it across to the right channel. Tapped off. Heels and again played forward by Browning, but too deep. Couldn't find the target. Goes out for a Throw in, quickly taken by Darko. Now it's the Rangers who have possession here in their defensive third. Takeo again. Good ball on. Roberts finding here Gritani. And now Alamadine trying to get the ball on but couldn't find here Pavlovich. Repeating 2-0 to score. As the ball worked deep by Heward Bell. Over halfway. Header up in the sky there by Thompson. Now Sydney FC able to win the ball here. Good pass on by that man again by Coop. And at the end it was played wide. And the shot didn't quite work for Geordie Swibble. Swibble looking for the brace not to be. There's now Nuranov. Browning. And Arich finding here support. Pepion. Again, Swibble. Trapped. Browning. At the end over the top of Darko, but can't get the shot away. At the end it hits the side netting. And it will be a goal kick. Repeating 2-0 the score. Goal scorer is Geordie Swibble, who scored the first. And the second goal was scored 2 minutes later by Pepion. Repeating the scoreline here, 2-0. 14 minutes have elapsed. So City can get your comments in via the Facebook and YouTube pages. Appreciate all the support in 2020. Speaking about support as well, don't forget this weekend in the competition, it is Football for Fires rounds, bushfire relief rounds to start the season off. And you can, of course, donate the Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Appeal. So now we see on the left-hand side Geordie Swibble in the 18-yard box, but again, Saladari gets up to the ball and stops it. You can assist communities to prepare, respond and recover. fundraise.redcross.org.au/DRR. And as I said before, Football for Fires with the Football Legends match to be played at ANZ Stadium on the 23rd of May to contribute towards the restoration and improvement for local football clubs and facilities in fire-affected areas across Australia. This fund will be administered by the FFA, and the website is footballforfires.com. And I might add too, some of the names that are playing this game. How good is it? And we're looking forward to seeing players like Mark Bosnich, Simon Colosimo. Talking about the locals only, what about the internationals that are set to play? Drogba's been discussed, of course, and the only thing is we are going to push a campaign here. Hashtag we want Robbie Slater to play. Something like that. And we'll continue that over the next couple of weeks as the ball goes back to Thomas Heward-Bell. And I'm going to cop plenty from Robbie in the next couple of days when he hears this. But anyway, on this left-hand channel, Thomas Fay works it over halfway. We gain possession here via Geordie Swibble. Back across to Floatman, and Floatman working it to the right. Worked up the line here, and Sydney FC trying to control here. Pepion. One nice at the end here by Thompson. Quickly, one back again here via Talbot. He works it across. Finds here Kaczarski. Still a chance here for Sydney FC, but playing it, and it goes out. Did touch off the Rangers, so it will be a corner. Score remains here 2-0 in the favour of Sydney FC. And a good start to the game for the Sky Blues. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. Popendetta Park, the venue for this one. Second corner of the game. It will be Thomas Fay again to take it. So Fay takes the corner towards the 18-yard box. Played down and cleared away by the Rangers. Now possession on the left-hand channel. Starko trying to work it up the line. Touch off Sydney FC, so it'll be a corner. Oh, I should say a throw-in. There you go. I think everybody's rusty already. Throw-in taken. Roberts. And now we see here Pavlovic losing possession, but still the Rangers have it on their half. As now Alamuddin, good ball, but the flag is up. Miriam Pavlovic not happy with the call. Already not happy with a couple of calls in this game today. As now Sydney FC have possession here. Just over halfway. And running on is Geordie Swibble. Outside the box. Footwork is good. Works it wide. And will go out for a goal kick. 18.5 have elapsed in this one. I believe we'll have drinks breaks at around about 22, 23 minutes in. It's a case in the 18s and the 20s today. Sydney FC so far going to take the 4 points here, the way things are going. Winning the 18s and the 20s. Thompson.
Stay middle, stay middle, stay middle, stay middle. Stay middle, good boy.
Ball worked up the line. At the end, it's one back again here via Thompson. On halfway. Pavlovic playing it straight back towards Pepion. Pepion deep. Saladari out of his box. Stops it. Quickly goes back to Thompson. Darko on the left-hand channel to Roberts on halfway. Taking the challenge, foul called. Free kick towards the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Headed there by Fogarty. Fay working it back. See Fogarty doing some work. The window ball, he does nicely. Miriam Pavlovic has the shot shut down. Roberts running back for the ball. On this left-hand channel. Shot and goes over to Barn. The score remains here 2-0 in the favour of Sydney FC. Repeating, you can get your comments in via the Facebook and YouTube pages. And also on Twitter at NPL NSW. Instagram also in vogue this year, the NPL New South Wales. And of course, NPLNSW.com.au, the place to find out everything. There's a foul not coming there for Clifford. Throw in taken. Possession here on this left-hand channel again. You can see Alamuddin really trying to push this game as they get the throw in here, the Rangers. He's now on the left-hand side. Fay has it. Foul called. Browning back. Heward Bell. Over halfway. Thompson. He's going to loop it back to Saladari. Now it's controlled by Roberts, but quickly played down by Browning for Sydney FC. Good touch back there by Gratani. Miriam Pavlovic feeding it to the middle. Polyak back to Pavlovic. Loses possession, but again, Mateo Polyak is there. Works it down to the right channel towards here Clifford. Now down the line, Sydney FC have it with Fay. As the ball is out, it'll be a throw in towards the Sky Blues. On that occasion, Fogarty playing it out. Possession here with Heward Bell. Milanaric down the line. Thomas Fay on halfway. And again, possession here for Newenoff. Some good toe here, Newenoff. In the box. Works in the middle. So, beautiful shot, hits the sidebar, cleared away. But Coop had a chance. Still alive for the Sky Blues. Work to the right. Coop again looking for it. Saladari, nice save. Still alive here for the Sky Blues. Newenoff. Wanted to go ping, but he works it back. And now a chance for Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky on that occasion playing it wide. And it'll be a goal kick.
Aliv! Ball!
By the way,
Is that half time?
as we do take the drinks break, interesting comment coming through by the voice of Campbelltown, Silvio. You can call it a channel. You don't have to call it a flank. It is a channel. It's acceptable both ways. He knows his football inside and out. Big fan of the Wanderers, so good to see Silvio watching in. So as I said, a drinks break here with the warmish conditions here in Sydney town. First day of autumn. This year the Mount Druitt Town Rangers playing their games here on a Sunday during the day, as opposed to last year's Saturday night games, which was the vogue last season.
They can hear us. It's cool.
And a good crowd, of course, in attendance today. It's a warmish day. They'll, of course, continue to build throughout the season. First game of the year, and repeating 2-0 the score. A situation we had before with the first goal scored by Geordie Swibble. And a lot of people still umming and ahhing about that whole situation. There was a whistle that was blown, but play was allowed to continue. And of course, the second goal scored about a moment later with Pepe on. So we'll see the goal kick to be taken via Carlos Saladari. Says now the Rangers have it on the left-hand channel. Again, Thompson who whips it down towards Roberts. Roberts once more trying to hold out possession. Well, nice at the end here by Talbot. But again, Roberts was able to pierce it across when he won the challenge a second time as Sky Blues clear it away. It was a good chance for the Rangers, but went begging. Goes back now to Thompson. Down the line towards Fogarty. Works it on. Again, Newenoff has possession in the middle. Good ball to Swibble. And it's a wayward shot at the end, going to the right. As out wide the effort, but just didn't see it ever going to have the right angle. And the score remains here, 2-0. Carlos Saladari low in the middle. Again, it's Mateo Poliak. Thompson. The ball goes out for a throw. Now Thomas Fay watches the flag as it goes up. So repeating 2-0 the score in this one after 27 minutes. The goal scored about a minute between each other. The Rangers, of course, need to somehow regroup here. As now on this right-hand channel, Mirjam Pavlovic working it. And here's Fogarty trying to get to it. Shut down nice at the end by Mlinaric as it goes out. We throw on this near side of the ground. Competing. First game of the season in the NPL New South Wales competition. Trial matches, of course, the Mount Druitt Town Rangers did have while Sydney FC, or the NYL season, winning the competition. Great performance again this year. The last couple of years have been to 10 to watch. As now it's Thompson who's calling for runners. Decides he'll have to go to the left. And Gratani works it across. Short ball there by Darko, as now we see Roberts having to work it back. And Thompson retreating. Going up the line now where he finds Outred in the middle. A lot of work to be done here for the Rangers. Down 2-0. Polyak finds here Fogarty. Pavlovic again to the left. Alamadine has the strike. And it's over the bar. Score remains here 2-0 after 29 minutes of play. Sky Blues. Good start by them. It's been a good performance so far by the likes of Geordie Swivel. Also been impressed so far with Neuenoff, and at the back as well here, Mlinaric, as that's played over the bar there by Alamadine. They're feeding the ball forward here. This is a positive sign here for the Rangers.
Huh? Why?
After what was a sluggish start. But of course, even though the scoreline is 2-0, there's plenty of time in this contest. The other thing is too, you don't want to start the game off, especially in these conditions, like a house on fire. You want to get yourself going, and saying that you don't want to be down 2-0. But in the modern game, 2-0 result early in the game is really like a 1-0 in a sense nowadays, the way teams come back, as Saladari works it deep and it goes out for a throw in for the Sky Blues. As I said, you can get your comments via the Facebook and YouTube pages. NPL 2020. As we see Fogarty, who spins around nicely, able to work it back to the right. That's where they continue to go here, the Rangers. There's now Clifford. And Outred. Again, look at this. Nice ball too by Thompson. Darko. Pull up the line there by Gratani. Couldn't find Roberts. Sky Blues now have it on the right wing as it goes over halfway. Again, Coop trying to win for the ball. At the end, the Rangers let it sit. Goes past the goal line for a goal kick. There's Clifford. Again, works it back. Good footwork there by Polyak. Short ball by Thompson. Again, utilising Thompson here. Gratani as Thompson back across towards Darko. Darko again, good ball. Fogarty linking up well with Darko as he wins the foul. Here's an opportunity. Saladari continues, and they're rolling forward with the shot at the end. Polyak couldn't find the back of the net, but did touch off the Sky Blue, so another corner. The Rangers finally got one here. Good opportunity. And it will be Fogarty to take it. Low one towards Saladari. Lays it back. Roberts. At the end, it's cleared. Roberts, he had so much time. Put into the wall of Sydney FC defenders. The throw will be had for the Rangers. Repeating scoreline here, 2-0. In the favour of the Sky Blues, and what has been a good start for them. Warmish conditions here at Popondetta. Drinks breaks and around about the 22 and the 23 minutes marks in both halves today. As now Sydney FC roll forward here via Kacharski. And again Pepion. And that's a good ball. Chance now again for Swibble. Has the shot, Saladari saves it. And Geordie was looking for the brace again, but just not to be. Rangers now rolling forward. Grattani. And now it's Roberts again. Roberts trying to work it in the middle. At the end it goes back to Grattani. Grattani now trying to lay it back. At the end he beats the defence of Sydney FC first time. The second effort again is there. Up it in the middle. Newenhoff. Browning goes back. And now we see the Sky Blues with Pepion. Pepion. Now the ball back towards here, Kacharski. Goes across the face, Nanarich. Gain has it. Now it's in the right-hand channel. Ball there by Talbot. And again Talbot trying to win the ball on the Coop pass, but it goes past the goal line for a goal kick. As now it'll be Carlos Saladari to take it. Goal needed in this contest for the Rangers. They've had a lot of possession here in the last 15-20 minutes. Just haven't been able to find the back of the net. There's now Clifford to Thompson. And Thompson once again looking to use Alameddine, and it's back to Thompson. Pavlovich. And again the pass by Roberts back, Saladari. And now it's Darko, who's got a beautiful ball to Fogarty. Chested it down. Pavlovich now lays it. Oh, trying to find there Roberts, but just not to be. But they're trying to create something here, the Rangers again, as the flag is up for Miriam Pavlovich. And he can't believe it. Again, he's remonstrating. And you can feel the anger that Miriam Pavlovich has got at the moment. Hasn't been happy with the calls today. But it's just the way the game is. You're just going to roll forward with the punches as Fogarty heads it down. And Heward Bell makes the save. I think Aidan Desmond really needs to get the message across to his troops. Just don't worry about the calls at the moment. Just worry about the game at hand. Because it just seems like they're getting frustrated at the calls continuously. They just need to chill. And again, it's easy to say that a goal will give them the confidence, but that's all they need. It's just working on that goal, working on just making it 2-1, then 2-2. It's the simple things, but it does become effective. And it's down the line again. Alameddine, and the foul's given towards Mount Druitt Town. As now the Rangers with Roberts. Again, Polyak. Very important here for Miriam Pavlovich to just get some control as the flag is up once again. And pinging offside Clifford. That has been the scenario at the moment here. The Rangers jumping the gun, so to speak. And the flag is constantly being raised. So Thomas Fay working it back. Mlinaric across to the right. Chested it down by Talbot, but goes out. Now Alamadine wants to take the throw. Decides to give it back towards Darko. Now it's Thompson who has possession. Outred. Centre of the pitch. Polyak. Fogarty. Now it's Gratani. And Gratani now on the left flank. Works it down the line. Headed down. Again the Sky Blues. Controlling down the right wing. Good ball by Kaczarski. And now it's Coop on the left. So now it's cleared away. And the score remains here. 2-0. So people having their thoughts on the goal that was scored by Geordie Squibble. You get your comments in via the Facebook, Twitter and YouTube pages. It's an interesting one. Getting the comments from a few people saying you just have to continue with the flow. And at the end of the day, that's what Geordie Squibble did, and the referee said it's a goal. As now we've got this foul to be taken. Ball goes back across towards Kaczarski. Does ricochet there or Fogarty. There'll be a throw in on this near side. Poppendetta Park, the venue here. As now, ball worked across by Browning. Good ball by Flotman. And now they're going to continue to work back to this right channel. Browning has it. Across the face. Fay again on this left wing. Working it to the middle. Newen off. Back to the middle. Where he finds Browning. Down the right channel again. Talbot chested and played it into the middle. Cleared away by the Rangers. Good stuff there by Gratani. Finds here Pavlovic, headed down by Roberts. Back to Pavlovic, who works the ball on. Fogarty, he's onside here. Opportunity for Fogarty. Has the shot. Ricochets off Thomas Hewitt-Bell. Still a chance, Fogarty, but save has been made. And Thomas Hewitt-Bell really doing everything right on that situation. Score remains here, 2-0. 4 minutes of regulation time remaining. Remember, we had the drinks break, so at least 3 minutes of injury time to be had. Pepion on this left wing. Works it inside the 18-yard box. The shot goes over the top. Kaczarski looking for the goal, just not to be. As on halfway is where the ball will be, with Browning heading it down. Control again for Browning. Newen off in the middle. Now it's Fay. Works into the 18-yard box, headed down. Goes back towards Clifford. Now utilises the man in the middle. Good ball by Mateo Polyak. Now Pavlovic on this left wing. Talbot's on him. But again, Pavlovic just looking to go left. Now switches the play back towards Alamadine. Alamadine now to Gratani. Works into the 18-yard box. Fogarty just can't control. And clearing it at the end there will be Thomas Ewart-Bell with the long throw. The Rangers have it again. Alamedine's passed to Roberts, back to Alamedine. And Alamedine trying to go up the line. It could work. There's now Pepion. Utilises Coop again. Coop there taking the challenge, wins the foul. And the score here is 2-0. Repeating, goal scorers Geordie Squibble and Cameron Pepion. It's now the Sky Blues on this right channel. Talbot working it back in the middle to Kacharski. And now it's Browning. Quickly back across. Newenoff stops and tries to work it up the line, but again, controlled there by Grattani, who lobs it back to the right. Fogarty's going to do some work here, but he gets to it. Crosses the middle. Pavlovic a chance, cleared away though. Good work there by Newenoff. It will be the Mount Georgetown Rangers ball. Just need a flag, but it will be a throw in for Clifford. A goal crucial for the Rangers before the break. Polyak. And again, we see Outred towards Darko. Darko again to Alamedine. And Alamedine once more to Roberts. Roberts now in the middle. Good ball there by Polyak, who finds here a running Clifford. And at the end, it's played out. Defensively read nicely by Thomas Fay. Corner to be taken. We'll have a corner to be taken here by Luke Clifford. Alamedine looking for the short ball. Clifford goes long. Header saved. Pavlovic just looks on. The score remains here. 2-0 in the favour of Sydney FC. We've hit the 45th minute, so we're in injury time here. Pending we had a drinks break in the 23rd minute. As now, Coop just watches the ball. Played back by Thompson to Saladari. Now Thompson utilises here Mateo Polyak, a former Wanderer. Works it down to the right towards Clifford. Now again the Rangers have possession via Grattani. And in the middle once more here is in Thompson. Wide towards Darko. Fogarty. Now we see the ball by Grattani. Back to Polyak is now, we see here, the Rangers with Roberts. There's ricochet there off Browning. Ball back from Fay to Ewart-Bell. Now possession here for Pepion. Pepion again, working it to the right. Shut down by the Rangers, but still alive here. And the shot by Swibble is wayward again.
Hey, get it right here, get it right.
Did touch off the Rangers, so it'll be a corner. Let's see here. Another opportunity for the Sky Blues. How important it will be to make it 3-0 at the break. Imagine if that was the case. Could almost say game over. At the moment, the Rangers still in the hunt. Fay to take the corner. Hands are up in the air. Goes wide. Kacharski cleared away by the Rangers. And there's the whistle for the break. So 2-0 to score. And it was in Geordie Swibble who scored the first goal. And then the second goal scored via Cameron Pepion. And repeating, it's 2-0 in the favour of Sydney FC against the Mount Druitt Town Rangers in the first game of the season for both sides. Round one of the competition, a break, and then the second half here from Papadena Park on the Football New South Wales Network. Back here at Popondetta, second half about to start between Sydney FC and the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Goal scorers Geordie Swibble and also Cameron Pepion. And this second half about to start here at Popondetta. And for Sydney FC, it's just about continuing what they did in the first half. While for the Rangers, can they come back is the question. And they've got the cattle, and as I said, they had a lot of possession that latter part of the first half, but just not to be in regards to scoring a goal. They've had opportunities, but Sydney FC also, in fairness, probably could be leading 4 or 5-0 as well. So the second half starts, and let's see what they can do here. The Sky Blues with possession as ball bounces down. The Rangers trying to clear it, but goes towards Coop for the Sky Blues. Works it to Talbot on the right. And Talbot again looking to beat Alameddine. Now the ball back into the middle. Neuenhoff. Flopman. Browning back to Flopman. Good work by Neuenhoff. Why he beat Gratani, and now we can see him work his way into the box, taking down the challenge. And the foul is scored. Now it's just going to be outside the area by the looks of it. And already the Sky Blues will have an opportunity. Of course, kick-off in the other game that starts in the afternoon, so to speak, a 3 p.m. And that is, of course, Sydney United 58 travelling to Lily Holmes to play Blacktown City. And later on today, a game between Sydney Olympic and Wollongong at 4. So about to see the set piece to be taken. It's low, but it's saved by Saladari. And Geordie Swibble again. Unlucky. Not scored a brace yet. He's had a couple of chances. There's now Fogarty to Miriam Pavlovich. And now he looks to beat the defence of Neuenhoff. Coop, of course, has been brilliant for the Sky Blues today. Him and Swibble both been keys. Also Thomas Fay, who won the foul. It's again possession for Flopman on halfway. It's Browning utilises here. Milinaric again. Short ball by Flopman. Browning back to Flopman on halfway. Good ball. Now Swibble again trying to get to it. That's played out to fire Aldred. That will be a corner. It's going to be taken by Talbot by the looks of it. In fact, it's going to be a throw-in. Just went to the other side of the flag. No, it is a corner. Right the first time. Of course, Fay in the first half was taking the corners. So I'm a little bit sceptical. Now the corner taken, bounces off Darko. There'll be another corner. Corner taken now. Cleared away. Now Talbot, back with possession. Neuenhoff, working it deep to the left. And now trying to spin back on the inside here will be in Pepion. Pepion lays it back. Browning again. Neuenhoff. And now in the circle. Flopman. Talbot back to Flopman. On halfway. And now here's the chance. But you can see there, Thompson wanted to make sure he cleared it. He headed the town before he got a boot onto it. Now the throw to be taken on this near side has actually touched Sydney FC on the run through, so it'll be a throw in for the Rangers. As now Thompson up the line. Pavlovic can't get to it. Milinaric. Good ball there by Newanoff. Milinaric. Headed down, and here's Coop again. Good ball on. Chance for Kacharski. Try to go back to the right, but Thompson, good stop. And now we see the Rangers rolling forward. Roberts, good ball. Fogarty just can't get to it. And Milinaric lays it back, and he finds here Thomas Hewitt-Bell. 5 gone second half. 2-0 Sydney FC lead. Talbot down the line. Touch on doesn't work for Swibble. And the Rangers have possession with Thompson. Grittani on the right channel. Trying to go up the line there. Was Clifford. Touchdown will be another throw for the Rangers. Let's see what they can do here on halfway with Thompson. Alamadine back, and a good ball there by Darko. Pavlovic lobs it up the sky, and he'll have possession again. Now here's a chance for Roberts. Works the cross for Grittani. Grittani trying to find Fogarty, but trying to cut in. At the end, the ball goes back to Polyak. Now on the right channel. Fogarty. Fogarty again. Looking to beat the fence. Crosses it in. Saved by Hewitt-Bell. And the score remains here 2-0. Still a chance for the Sky Blues. Middle of the pitch here. It's where they have possession. Now Kacharski. Kacharski with a chance. But this is great defence again. And I've got to say, how important that was by Darko to stop him, because he was on him all over him like calamine lotion. But still the Sky Blues, another chance. Grittani thought he had the challenge won, and in the end the foul's called for offside, so it will be a Rangers ball, and Alamadine again has it. Fogarty's pass at the end, couldn't find the target of Roberts. Now the Sky Blues on the left-hand channel. Fay. Browning's pass back across towards Flotman. Talbot again. In the middle towards Browning. Pull up the line here. You can see Darko doing the right thing, letting it go past the goal line for the goal kick. And it's 2-0. 7:45 on the clock. Second half. And as I said, we have got a game in progress just down the road, Lily Holmes Stadium. That is between Sydney United 58 and Blacktown City. And we can tell you in that game, it's 0-0 after 8. Back here, it's 2-0. Sky Blues in the second half lead, but the Rangers have been trying to challenge here. As again, the Rangers have it defensive third. Thompson's pass to Darko. And Darko again looking for Thompson. Good ball, Fogarty. Is he onside? He chested it down. Pavlovic has to have a ping. Decides to play it down for himself. He has to play it back. He has a shot on the left foot, but saved by Thomas Hewitt-Bell. That is a good effort. That was an extremely good effort. And again, Thomas Hewitt-Bell, the man who's been key for this Sydney FC side. So to speak, if you're at a hockey game, you'll have the 3 stars already sewn up. And so far hasn't let the, again, here's a hockey line for you, Justin, hasn't let the light shine yet. Don't forget you can read the article of the review of the match. Justin Davies doing that today. Part of the Football New South Wales team as Darko heads it back. And Saladari, he'll have the ball here outside the box. He kicks it back into the box before he finds here Thompson. Repeating, 2-0 to score the Rangers. Trailing Sydney FC. And they have possession here, the yellow shirts. Mateo Poliak working across to Gratani. And now he has Darko on the left. Lobs the ball up, but there's nobody there within earshot. And again, the Sky Blues unpressured on that situation. Get your comments in via the Facebook and YouTube pages. NPL 2020. As now Browning tries to play it back. Good work there by Clifford for the Rangers. And now the yellow shirts going forward here. Roberts. Alamadine. Pavlovich. Alamadine. Fay, good defensive read, but still Pavlovich able to chip it. And Heward Bill picks up the ball. Now the Sky Blues have to work it back. Talbot utilising here Heward Bell. And now possession for Milinaric. Good work at the end here by Outrew to win the ball. Now the Rangers going forward here again. Attacking down the challenge there is Fogarty. Referee allows play to continue. As the ball goes out for a throw for the Rangers. Score here. 2-0. FC lead. Poliak trying to find here support. A chance there for Alamadine. And at the end, great defence at the back. It was Patrick Flotman on that occasion who was able to get there because Heward Bell was beaten by Alamadine. And that should have been 2-1, just not to be. And now we see the Rangers again with Thompson. Possession here. Roberts trying to work it back. Clifford on halfway. Ball bounces. Played back there by Roberts. Clifford to Poliak. Now he finds here Gratani. Now pass on. Roberts, and it's intercepted. Sydney FC have it. Again, Kucharski. Onside Coop. And it's played back and over the top. And Outrew nearly caused Harry Carey, and Saladari had to make the over-the-top save. And it will be a corner once more. The Sky Blues looking for the clincher. $13 gone in the game between Blacktown and Sydney United, no score. Remember, we've got games throughout the afternoon, 4 p.m. Wollongong travel to Sydney Olympic for a big game. Looking forward to seeing how that goes. Manly take on Rockdale Illidan at 4:30 as here's the corner taken by Fay. Still in the area, bounces out. And Coop trying to hold possession, but again, good work there by Alamadine. He utilises Thompson. And now we see Pavlovich. And the ball on there by Gratani. As again, spinning around is Impepion. As the ball is played out by Gratani. Repeating afterwards, Marconi and Sutherland do battle tonight. So Tony Saluno for Marconi, Sutherland at 7 p.m. 4:30, it'll be Nate Patrick for Rockdale Manly and Sydney Olympic and Wollongong. Called by Adam Santarossa, and right now Tony Tanous doing his best. And it's Lily Holmes. 0-0 between Blacktown and Sydney United. And as I said, after this game, you can go straight to Belmore. You can watch the second half between Blacktown and Sydney United. How good is it? Of course, last night it was a win for the North Shore Mariners. Well, I should say it was a draw, but a win in the sense because they were able to get points on the board. And the reason why I say a win because they were down 1-0 against Apia, and that score with about 12 minutes to go really made it a draw, and to win because it was their first game in the top flight and the confidence they need for the season. So now Coop works it to the left. At the end, he couldn't do much with the ball there. Talbot, the save was made there by the Rangers. The ball goes out, and it will be a Sydney FC ball. So 1-1 draw. Now on the right-hand channel, Darko pushes down Sydney FC's Kaczarski. Wind picking up slightly here. As now it will be Talbot to take this set piece. Towards the far post. Flopman tried to head it. It did bounce away. Still a chance. Fogarty lobbed it up for Mount Druitt. They try to clear it. Browning chested it down. Still control here for Kaczarski. And now Pepe on looking for the brace. And again, it's on the other side of the post. How many chances they've had, the Sky Blues. And at the moment, chances are ending up like donuts. The score remains here 2-0 in the favour of the Sky Blues. There's a change to be made. Flopman off. And on will be good. Ball goes over halfway. They're down there by Fay. And still the Rangers have it with Roberts. Now it's Fogarty. Fogarty works it towards the 18-yard box. Heward Bell with a good save for Sydney FC. Now it's Talbot on the right channel. And again Browning. Utilising Talbot on the right. Back to Browning. Browning deciding to go back towards the left-hand channel. Ball on there by Milinaric. As now Fay injects here. Pepion. Ball goes back. Fay now has it again as the foul's given towards the Sky Blues. 0-0 between Blacktown and Sydney United at Lily Holmes. That game in progress. Tony Tanous behind the mic calling that. There's a change for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. And it will be in Koskeri who comes on for Gratani. And that is the change. Koskeri on for Gratani. So Sky Blues have possession here. On halfway. Talbot. Browning. Good stop by Thompson. Darko. Thompson. Just near halfway. There's Polyak. Fogarty beaten. Good work by Newenhoff to win the ball. Now Pepion just rolling down the left-hand channel. Beats here Clifford. And here's the chance again. He needs to work into the area. Chance for Swibble, but again it's cleared. And Darko at the back. Great effort by him, and the score remains here 2-0 at the 19th minute of the second half. There was a goal looming here for the Sky Blues. to end this game. Though, as I say, only a break here, and the Rangers score. They make it a 2-1 game and changes complexion. Talbot to take the corner. And it bounces away. And at the end, Pepion has it. Koskeri trying to stop him. Pepion working it back. And now he finds here Gerd. Gerd again. And a nice ball on. But just couldn't find the target, but still a chance. And it's wayward by Pepion. But Milinaric having a good game at the back and a couple of good touches as well when he's needed to touch the ball today. It's now Tarko. Thompson, Fogarty. The ball goes out for a throw. Comments coming in saying, come on Rangers. A lot of fans want them to lift here in this contest. They've had the chances, no question about it. Saladari stops it. There's now Thompson working at the Tarko on the left-hand side. Now Alamadine. Alamadine again looking to work it up the middle. Pavlovich chips it on. Chance for Koskeri, but again headed down at the back by Milinaric. Hasn't he had a good game today? Again, stopped down by Swivel. Tarko tries to stop him. Good work by Thompson. Thompson working it back to Saladari. Saladari once again. Trying to lob it over halfway. Stopped down there by Talbot. And now here they come again, the Sky Blues, chipped on by Swivel. And now it's Pepion. Pepion cutting inside. Pepion, here's the chance. Again over the bar. Well, it's amazing to think how many chances they've had. It feels like every couple of minutes I'm saying over the bar. In a sense, it's almost like the high jump at the Olympic Games. How many times I've had to say that? But at the 22-minute mark, we'll have a quick drinks break here in the second half. Again, that's the situation for the games during the day. I would say that we will see that for the 4 o'clock kickoff between Sydney Olympic and Wollongong, and probably for the Rockdale Manly game. Those games, of course, broadcast tonight on the Football New South Wales Network. Commentary provided by Adam Santarossa at Belmore and Nate Patrick at Illiton for the Rockdale-Illiton clash against Manly United. Good to have the full team back on board. Tony Saluno for the late game. And of course, Will Gotts is having a lazy Sunday at the football instead of calling. He has been in the crowd. He's actually enjoyed himself today on the other side of the ground. And he came to say hi for about a couple of minutes and said I'm going back to the aircon. And Tony Tanous at Lily Holmes as well. So in the meantime, we've got this player in Browning who was on the deck before. He's had a good game today. He's not feeling overly great. Wants to stay in the contest, of course, but with a 2-0 lead, I asked the question, do you want to keep him on and aggravate injuries even further? Do you take him off? The call will be to take him off. The coaching staff to look at him as play does continue, but I would say his game would be done. See Chinkowski actually warm up here too, as Mateo Polyak has possession. Fogarty back to Mateo Polyak, and now on the left-hand channel it's Darko. Wants to roll forward. At the end, trapped there by the Kacharski challenge. And Swibble goes forward, and here's an opportunity for Pepion, but again it's cleared. And Clifford, good defence. And Clifford's been important for Mount Druitt at the back. Him and Thompson. Still repeating, scoreline here is 2-0. Still plenty of chances in this contest for either side. As I said, the game ain't over yet. It's only a 2-0 margin. Still plenty of time. 20 minutes of regulation time, in fact. As now, taken down, the challenge there is good. The yellow card given to Darko. Right call made by the referee in charge, Mr. Fisher. You can get your comments via the YouTube or Facebook pages. Got Lucas watching from Brazil. As the change made, Browning is off. And on the pitch, as I said before, will be in Jaden Trinkowski, who was warming up. So 2 changes made by the Sky Blues. As now, possession here in the defensive half for the Sky Blues. On Arich. Over halfway, flag is up. The Rangers will have possession once more. As now, Coop. Won nicely by Alan Medine. Taken down the challenge there was in Roberts. And now will be a free kick given to the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Down 2-0. Sky Blues have been good today. Thompson working on. Pavlovic chested it down. Roberts can't control. Still Hirakiri at the back for the Sky Blues. They need to clear it. Roberts tried to win the ball, couldn't. Now Sky Blues rolling away with it here on the right. Kacharski. And now Thompson wins the ball there. As now Alamadine chips it on. Can't find Pavlovic. Thomas Hewitt-Bell with the save. Still 2-0. Sky Blues lead. At the 28th minute, the second half. Fogarty beaten. Ball back there by Neuenoff. And now here come the Sky Blues. Talbot utilising the right space. Kacharski back in the middle. Talbot trying to roll it on. Played down. The Rangers win the ball. Good ball by Koskeri. Pavlovic tried to hold control, but the flag is up once again. Already the Rangers are becoming Sydney United of last season, being offside so many times in the game. And it was funny last year how many times we mentioned that was the case. Also funny mention in regards to statistics. If the game continues the way it is, and this is the third time these teams have met at Popondetta, I of course include the NPL 2 game back in 2016. The away side has won that. So Sydney FC have defeated Mount Druitt Town twice before here at Popondetta, while of course the funny thing is it's reversed at Sydney FC's home games when Mount Druitt have defeated Sydney FC twice. So it will be the case later on in the season when they meet this year at Illiton. Of course Sydney FC now play at Illiton, moved away from Lambert Park as Thomas Fay has possession. Coop controls it nicely. Tries to find here Kaczarski. But again, we see Darkor let it sit. And it's the Rangers who are down 2-0. Alamadine. He's got time here. Got Pavlovic looking to go left, and he's there. Pavlovic trying to squeeze it past. Can't first time. Trying to win the ball back. Foul given towards the Sky Blues. Still 2-0. The flag is up. A change for the Rangers, as it will be in Boyajian to come on. Pavlovic off. Emirian, who's tried very hard in this contest, will make his way off the pitch the long way and will enable Boyajian to come on. Hasn't had the best day, and he'll be disappointed the way things have gone so far, but as I said, still plenty of time under the bridge. 15 minutes of regulation time. As we're about to see this free kick to be taken, Milinaric is having some treatment, or he's about to. He's had a big game today. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets some points. Actually, it'll be interesting to see how the 3-2-1s go today. Repeating, 2-0 to score. As now, the goal kick goes over halfway. Thompson heads it down. Fogarty has possession here. Koskeri. Good ball, left-hand channel. Alamadine. Polyak. Now it's Roberts. Hewitt Bill with the save. Still 2-0. Sky Blues lead the contest. As now it is in Kaczarski. Alamadine can't stop him. Kaczarski now going forward. Tries to beat here. Thompson did first time, but a great save by Darkor to come across and make the tackle. It's now Alamadine again. To the left. Now we see Boyajian going back to Clifford. In fact, it should say Koskeri. And in turn, he'll go back to the right channel where he finds Outram. Now it's Clifford. And goes across towards here, Roberts. And now Polyak. Polyak taking the challenge. The Sky Blues trying to lift again. This will be Newanoff. As we've got a Sky Blue on the deck here too, Kaczarski. As play will continue, the linesman checking on the player. As now Mount Druitt have a chance. It's Fogarty. And a save again by Thomas Hewitt-Bell. Little deft touch at the end. And still, the Sky Blues lead 2-0 as now we've got to play on the deck here. And the ball will go out. As Kaczarski goes back on the deck. As he has a word to the referee in the meantime. As you can hear Alamadine. As we'll have a throw in towards the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Tension, of course, continuing in this contest. As I said before, as Mateo Polyak, his shift is done. So Polyak finishes the game off now. And coming on the pitch for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers here, as the change has been made. And as he twists around, it will be, of course, in with confirmation on that. Repeating the score here is 2-0. As there's a challenge there on Tchaikovsky. And there's a yellow card straight away. It was Boyajian who gets the yellow for a rough challenge. So, as we're about to see the foul taken for City FC. Repeating, if you just joined us, 2-0 to score. Swibble and Pepe on the goal scorers for Sydney FC. As now we see the Rangers on the right-hand channel. As Carey gets a pass on. And here's Fogarty. He gets a pass to Alameddine. And Alameddine tries to roll forward here. Referee calls the foul. Back here near halfway. There was a shirt pull in the progress. It's Thompson about to take the free kick and he works it to the right. Score here. Repeating is 2-0. Outrud. Back to Thompson. Frustrated Rangers side at the moment here. As shoved off the ball there. The Rangers. Giving away the foul will be in Milanaric. Set piece to be taken by Roberts. It's Roberts from outside the area, takes the set piece. Chance, it hits the bar, bounces away. Just not the B, and the Cooper again clears it. The score here remains 2-0 Sydney FC. Lead this contest and lead it well. But we've still got time in this one for a Rangers comeback, if it can happen. They've been played out of the game, no question about it, and they're frustrated, as we can see on the pitch. As now it's Kaczynski. Ball played on, but at the end, Coop's pass is never going to find here. Swibble. Score here, 2-0. Rangers trailing as Alameddine will get onto the ball. Now he'll work it back. Outrud on halfway. Down the line. Carey back to Roberts. Now Thompson. Thompson working it on. Here's a chance again looming. As now it's Roberts. Roberts has the shot and Heward Bell pushes it away. Still alive here is Roberts again. Going back to his left channel. Wants to switch back. It's a cross in. Header over the bar. Boyajian had the chance. And again, it's gone begging as one will change for Sydney FC being made now. It'll be Patrick Wood on. And Tchaikovsky coming off straight away here. Of course, he was on a deck a couple of minutes ago, so you can understand the reasoning behind the change, who just came onto the field, in fact, as well, beforehand to replace Scott Browning. Anthony Worthington makes a good point, saying Sydney FC used a lot of their energy in the first half, and that's probably a fair call, but the heat has played a factor in this game. But I think the frustration of the Mount Druitt Town Rangers has sort of played them out of the game here because, as I say, they only needed one goal to get their confidence going and back in the game, but they just haven't been able to find the back of the net. As I said, confidence plays the factor. Ball goes out for a throw for the Rangers. So Josh Gould is the substitution for the Rangers, by the way. Josh Gould. As now the Rangers in the circle here as Thompson pushes it forward. Control here for Swivel. Works it back to the right channel. Talbot on halfway. Good ball there by Kaczarski. Talbot again. Coop trying to find Talbot. Oh, great work once more by Tarkle with the tackle and pushes it out. Score remains here 2-0. The Rangers trail the Sky Blues. This game seemingly all over, but as I say, you can never say that in the game of football. 2-0 has been known as the dangerous lead. Corner to be taken by Callum Talbot. As here's the chance, but again, Kaczarski couldn't slice it home as Saladari makes the leap. Boots the ball over halfway. And is now Fogarty. Carey. Roberts. Roberts again. Trying to lay it back, but now pushes it towards the middle. The Sky Blues able to win out. Talbot again. And Talbot is on halfway as we've got Roberts on the ground from the Rangers. Play does continue. And Gould able to stop it. Now is Boyajian. Oh, good work, Boyajian. Alamadine was trapped, but he found Fogarty. Roberts, who's limping, has possession. Works it up for Fogarty. Here's a chance for Fogarty. Tries to beat Heward Bell, still alive. Just has to spin across. Boyajian, again another effort and still cleared away. Well, that is great defence by Sydney FC. And for the life of me, I don't know how you can work out that scramble. You have to be Isaac Newton to work it out. So much going on. And it ends up with Sydney FC still leading 2-0. As now, it's Coop again. Able to work it back towards here, Swivel. And now, it's Wood. Wood trying to slice it, but again, it's saved. Good effort there by Saladari. He's worked hard today. He's kept his side in the contest. As I say, 2-0 to score. And 1-0 by the way. Blacktown leads Sydney United in the game over there. It's Lily Holmes. As now it is in Darko, who works it back to Fogarty. Darko again. Still a chance for the Rangers. But they have to get a goal virtually in the next minute. It's now Gould down the line. Worked on nicely there by Roberts. Headed away by the Sky Blues. And now down the left-hand channel. Wood again. Has to be there, Thompson. Wood running hard. And Thompson able to clear it. Will be a corner, but still good work. 2-0 here, Sky Blues. Looking to hold out here. And a reminder as well, it is the bushfire relief round in the competition. The Red Cross Disaster Relief and Recovery Appeal to assist communities to prepare, respond and recover. The website is fundraise.redcross.org.au/DRR. And the Football for Fires event, of course, the Legends match at ANZ Stadium on the 23rd of May. And that's to contribute towards the restoration and improvement for local football clubs and facilities in fire-affected areas right across Australia. And the fund will be administered by Football Federation Australia. Now here's the shot that goes over the bar. Swibble. He's looking for the double today, just not to be at the moment. Of course, as I say, the Football for Fires game going to be a great Legends match. Drogba named in it. Hopefully, we have a couple of big names also being signed as we get closer and closer. Boyajian works it to the right. Here's Roberts. Roberts looking for something here. Beats the defender nicely. He's in the area. Works it back. Now that's a good pass by Alameddine because Carey tried to work it back to him, couldn't. The ball bounces back. It's Gould. The Rangers have to go forward here. As again, ball worked down there by Archard. The Rangers somehow trying here. It's not to be as the ball goes out. Injury time here of about 5 minutes has been added. Over halfway. The ball's going to bounce back to Saladari. As now it's Darko. Who has it? Now Thompson. In the circle. Alameddine. Alameddine working it on. Clearford. I should say on that occasion Kaskeri. And that's cleared away. There'll be a throw in on the far side of the ground. As now it's Roberts. Near the goal line. Tries to get the pass on. At the end it does touch off Sydney FC and it will be a corner. Corner taken by Fogarty. Sky Blues try to clear it. Whistle blown there. And I think you'll find they've called a penalty here. Handball. So there's a handball there. And a penalty has been called for the Mount Georgetown Rangers. It's an innocuous touch. Here's the chance. Taken there by Alameddine. And he makes it 2-1. The horn goes off in the background. And still, there's a chance that this could be a draw. Somehow they're going to try to hold out here. Sydney FC. Sky Blues with possession. Geordie Swibble. Swivelling past the defence, able to work the pass on. Coop now to Wood. And it's won there by Mount Druitt as Fogarty works the pass on. Boyajian, chance here. Alameddine on the left-hand channel. He slips over, tries to get back up here. We'll try to work it back to the right. Can't find Roberts. Great defence at the end by the Sky Blues. Ball up to halfway. Sydney FC. Need to hold this game out. Kaczarski works the ball on at the end to nobody. Wood wasn't chasing after it. And the score remains here 2-1. As now, the Sky Blues again have possession. It's Wood. Able to work it back to the left. Pepion. Newenhoff. Trying to work it back to the right. He finds his support. Kacharski. Shoved off the ball. And it will be a throw for Sydney FC as it's played out by Darko. Time ticking. So goals scored by Sydney FC, Geordie Swibble and also Cameron Pepion. That was a penalty that was struck nicely by Alan Medine. Time is ticking away, as I say, in this contest. There's the whistle and full time. Sydney FC 2, Mount Druitt Town 1. A gritty game in the second half. Repeating Geordie Swibble and also Cameron Pepe on the goal scorers for Sydney FC. And for the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, it was, of course, and that man in Alameddine who got the penalty. Repeating 2-1 the full-time score. So 2 games in the books for the 2020 season. The North Shore Mariners, I should say, 1 and Apia Laika 1. And in this game, it was 2-1 Sydney FC defeating Mount Druitt Town. Blacktown are taking on Sydney United at the moment. That game, of course, on the live stream. It is at half-time. Blacktown 1, Sydney United 0. Tony Tuner's for that game if you want to go and watch the second half, or if you want to get ready for Sydney Olympics game against Wollongong. Adam Santarossa has it in a couple of minutes from now. We'll go to him for that game. And then afterwards, at 4:30, it's Rockdale Illiton up against Manly United, called by Nate Patrick. And the game at 7 p.m. between Mark Coney and Sutherland by Tony Saluno. Nicholas Kutniak signing off here from Popendetto, repeating Sydney FC 2, Mount Druitt 1.